some of these end dramatically like that. I don't know why, like, because it was I really burst out laughing a couple of times during this episode. So that's fine if you want to end it on that note. I think it shows a lot of character development.
Agreed. And this show does a really tremendous job of doing that too. Like the I think the last one we watched where he went to school, the prom episode. I mean, it was still a very funny episode, but it was a relatively serious episode. And these guys can go from slapstick to serious, and it doesn't feel out of place. And I think that's really a testament to how well this show is written.
Yeah.
And how great of actors they are, because you believe both sides of it.
Do you think this episode landed differently in the 80s when like dudes weren't supposed to like show emotion and friendship to each other? Like, I wonder how that ended, like how they, I don't know, because I look at it now and I'm like, oh, that was awesome. That was very sweet. They were there for each other. It's great. But like we've talked about it all the times, how like when we watch these episodes, not just Perfect Strangers, but other TGIF episodes, how they don't land the same way, or the comedy has changed, or the situations have changed. I just wonder how it would have been approached back then.
Might have been thought of a little differently at the end, but they are very sweet. There's like a sweetness about this show.
Yeah, absolutely.
That isn't another. I mean, all the TGIF shows have sweetness in them, but it's not believable. I think that's the thing about Perfect Strangers that makes it so good, is that the sweetness is awesome. Believed, right?
Right. Totally. That's a great observation.
Whereas like Frank, the jail thing, like he was sweet to her, but like really we know why. We know why. He's trying to get out of the doghouse. Like there's no reason for Larry to do all this stuff for Balky. He's just trying to protect his friend.
That's a hard thing to pin down. The difference between like genuine kindness and like faux kindness.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys see Paddington 2?
No.
Watch Paddington 2.
Wow.
That movie's fucking great.
Is it?
Yes. Wow. It's a really good movie, and like it is a genuinely sweet movie. And you want to be cynical about it, and by the end you just cannot be. That movie's insane, and you got to watch it.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really, really good. I don't know about Paddington 1. I only saw the sequel.
I don't watch first movies.
I need them to find their voice first.
Yeah.
Do we need to know why you're seeing Paddington 2 only?
Because it was a recommendation to me.
Yeah.
Someone was like, "You got to watch this movie. It's really good." I was like, "Oh, fuck it. All right."
You gotta watch Paddington 2.
It's got to be on one of my 9 streaming services that I'll check out. So.
Yeah, it was on HBO when I saw it.
I do have that.
I mean, at this point, it's almost become a meme. Like people just rip on Paddington 2 and like not rip on it, but like
the sweetness,
sort of,
they play on it.
But I think on Rotten Tomatoes, it's like the #1 ranked movie right now.
Really? Wow.
Of all time?
Yeah, I think it's like over Citizen Kane.
What?
Paddington 2. What? Love that.
Yeah, hold on. I'm looking it up.
We all know if you rank the movies, really, it's Short Circuit, Short Circuit 2, Paddington 2.
Yeah,
Paddington 2.
It's
Terminator 2.
It's a 99% fresh tomato.
Wow.
99. My goodness.